Hello and welcome to Zach's Game Talk, and I am here for my final video here on this channel. I just want to talk about where my mind is at and also how I feel about video games these days and how it's going to be basically. Now, I did want to make one last video just for some closure, just to talk about this with you guys. Now, I know that I don't have a lot of followers of this channel. A lot of the viewers from this channel are mainly from my main channel, but I think a lot of them don't even realize that I came back. And I think that's why my last few videos haven't gotten any comments, because I think a lot of people don't realize that I've returned. You know, it's funny because I've returned and now here I am leaving, but that's how it's going to be, of course. But yeah, I do want to talk about passions as well, and you guys know that I am not as passionate about this channel like I am my main channel. But not only that, I've realized that I'm also not that passionate about video games in general. This is something that I really had to be honest with myself with, because even though the last few years I've try telling myself that video games are a passion, they're really not. Because I really don't spend as much time with video games as much as I used to. You know? I really do feel like, at least since 2017, that's when really gaming fell off for me. That's when I started to become a little less interested in gaming. Now, of course, if you still love gaming and if it's something that you do every day, more power to you. And that's not to say that I'm giving up on video games completely, like I'll never pick up a controller again, you know? Because obviously there will be occasions where, I'll play Call of Duty or Ghost Recon or something, but if I do play something, it's going to be a game that I've been playing for a long time. I'm not really interested in any of the new upcoming games, because, if you were to ask me what upcoming games am I interested in, I really can't think of any. There's not really any of them that look that interesting to me. And I think that's because, my passion isn't there anymore. I just have to accept the fact that, that level of excitement that I used to have will never be the same as it used to be. That level of fandom that I once had for franchises like Call of Duty or Halo, etc., it will never be the same. I'm not as excited for those games as I used to be. And I don't know if it's just because, gaming is way past its peak and these franchises have really gone downhill, or if it's just, I feel like these games have done everything that they could offer. I feel like there's a sense of that as well, like, especially with, FPS games, which is, a genre that I've been passionate about for the past few years and that I've been playing for the last decade or so. I just feel like that they've done all that they could do with these games. There's really only so much that you can do, and then before you know it, it gets kind of stale. And I do feel like a lot of these franchises have went downhill. They're not as interesting or as exciting as they used to be. I do feel like around the original Black Ops era, that's really when gaming was really at its peak, in my opinion. That's really when gaming was exciting. But, nowadays, there's other forms of entertainment that I'd rather spend my time with than video games. Like, I'd very much rather watch movies or listen to music than play video games. Like, the thing is, I had to realize that I had to stop forcing myself to be passionate about something if I really don't feel like I'm passionate about it. All right? With that said, I do want to say thank you to everyone who have watched this channel, have spent time watching this channel. It does mean a lot. And I'm sorry to anyone who's actually liked this channel. So, thank you guys for everything. Thank you all. So, that'll be all.